Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon, and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has programs like Living the Country Life, Successful Farming, and the National Day Spotlight, along with Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and more. Plus, weekend programming like Midwest Country Music Originals, Country Legends Jukebox with Jay Dean, and Les Butler and Friends Bluegrass Gospel Hour. All of this plus all your country music favorites like Garth, Reva, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com, download the app with Apple and Android devices, or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio, online radio for Southeast Iowa.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Keota Community School District, we are proud to lead with innovation, excellence, and the heart. With our student-teacher ratio low, our classrooms are built for connection, giving every student the attention they deserve. We continue with our 4-day school week for the 25-26 school year, creating more time for personalized learning, enrichment, and support. And the results speak for themselves. In the 2024 ISAF scores, our students ranked number 1 in math and number 2 in English in our conference. That's academic achievement. That's community pride. That's Keota Schools.
Hey, and welcome into the Iowa Music Showcase. We are live at Barnwired in Sigourney, Iowa. How the heck we all doing today? Thank you. Thank you. Up in the balconies, we see you. Thank you.
I see you guys all the way back there.
Yes. We're hanging out with Empty Smith today here at Barnwired. Our show, I always forget, we're going to say it right now, sponsored by Guitar Satchel. Go to guitarsatchel.com for more information. Empty, if you need a new guitar case, guitarsatchel.com. Okay. Do it. Or maybe they'll even make you a banjo case. Who are you and why are you here? We've got Gabby from Barnwired with us.
Yes, my name's Gabby. Thank you, Steve, for the introduction.
You are a natural.
Thank you.
Take it away.
Yeah. These two have been wanting me to do this for so long, so they are ecstatic. But anyways, for this week, our sandwich of the week is a turkey BLT, and our soup is a tomato bisque. And for next week, everyone's favorite, the sandwich is a jalapeno popper burger. Yes. And then our soup is a taco soup. And our summer drink menu just dropped on Facebook, so make sure to check it out.
Thanks, Gabby.
You're welcome.
Gabby, everybody. Fantastic job. She's a natural. I think she gets the full-time job. She gets the gig. All right, so now we come to our artist for today, Empty Smith, hanging out with us. Empty returns to the show after, I don't know, it's been at least over a year.
The last time I was here, somebody got attacked by a cat. That's what I remember. That was the most pressing
I think
memory.
my cat Poopy at the time.
Yeah, Poopy.
R.I.P.
R.I.P., yeah.
R.I.P. to
Sorry.
Poopy.
Yeah.
Bringing up bad memories.
Sorry. You told me not to do it.
Poopy must have attacked me.
Do
I
it
don't really
again.
remember it, but
Yeah.
he did leave his marks on me.
On your heart.
Yes,
That's
he-
what it is.
But Empty Smith, for those that may not remember your information or people watching online, give us the lowdown on yourself, where you come from, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So you can look me up on all the social medias, /Empty Smith. And yeah, I'm from Des Moines. Yeah, that's mostly it. Yeah,
So his
I
name
don't
is
know.
Empty Smith, and he's from Des Moines. Now
Yeah.
we know everything.
Now
all
you
about
know I was born a baby. Yeah, that's good. So
What were you weighing in as a baby?
I don't think I was that large. I'm still waiting for my growth spurt to kick in, but when that happens, you watch out. I'm
Well,
coming
eat a
for
few
you.
meals
So,
here at Barn Wired,
Okay.
and you will pack on the pounds.
That jalapeno burger sounds
Yes.
delicious.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
they got good stuff here at Barn Wired. So, all right, let's dig deeper. Let's get more out of. You're acting like one of these
Sure.
high school boys you're talking about.
Yes. No. Bruh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sometimes we were saying we were going all over the place with our conversation before we went on, but we were talking about some of our sports show that we have here on Steve Shetler Media. How some high school boys I play sports. They don't want to talk.
Yeah.
So we need more, and I need more out of you. So let's see here. You're from Des Moines.
Be careful what you ask.
Your name is Empty Smith. All right, so we talked about this last time. Let's bring it back up. Your name, Empty.
Sure.
Now, it's literally, for your music stuff, it's empty, like EMPTY.
Yeah, like if you poured a glass out, it would be empty right
half
there.
full or half empty?
Depending on the day, But
So where's that come from?
Yeah, so when I decided to launch this project, I was kind of hit like a low point, a rock bottom in my life. And sometimes you have ideas of where you're going, and then God is like, that's cute. How your life is going to go like this and take a left turn. But sometimes your hands and your plans need to be emptied out before he can do what he wants with your life. And that's where the deeper meaning of the name came from right there. So it's not always a bad thing to be empty, because then you are ready to receive what you need to. So
Be filled up.
Be filled up. There you go.
Now, when that time comes, will you change your name to Full Smith?
Maybe terrible brand confusion. But no, I think I'm doing all right. But
Nearly full.
The 3/4 at least. But the premise of it and the purpose behind it still stays the same. So even when things are going well,
it is good stuff. And you're in real life, though, your initials, not to spoil anything.
Correct.
Is M.
MT. So there's that level of it too. And also, I guess the third reason, if you want to dive deeper, is that this genre, a lot of people go by like the whole two-name moniker, like so that helps contextualize my music before they hear it. And also, I hope there's not too many people floating around named Empty, because that would be a sad
You're the only one that I know.
Brand,
no, that's good. It's definitely, your name definitely stands out. Empty Smith.
That was
so. All right, let's get the background on your music. When did you start doing this music thing?
The music thing. I had started my musicalness. I think it was 14 or 15. I picked up. Actually, in fifth grade, they make all the kids try out band, and my initial hope and goal was the saxophone. That did not pan out. I still cannot play the saxophone. So I decided, if I can't have the wind power, I'm going to make the noise with the drums. And that never really caught my fancy either. But then my friend got a guitar, and he's like, let's make a band. We need a bass player. And I was like, what is a bass player? And so I got introduced to that, and I fell in love with the bass. It's still probably my favorite instrument. Okay. It got me through those angsty teenage years when, life is so hard and your parents pay for everything, and, you're surrounded by love and support and stuff like that. So that got me through a very trying time. But, and then I started to write songs because bass is normally, you can't use it as a compositional instrument, but normally it's like more supportive and filling out the whole spectrum of the, bass is super important, but it's not usually the thing that you write on. Yeah. So I switched to guitar to write my own songs, and that's kind of where all this chicanery started from. And here I am.
And people aren't on camera seeing everything that you have. You've got your guitar, you've got your banjo down here off camera, and you also have a harmonica.
And I also have a harmonica. I like to probably do too much, but we're gonna see. I hope it turns out sometimes. Yeah. So we're
awesome.
Gonna do it. Yeah.
I want to go back because I always like to hear the angsty stuff that you used to listen to music-wise. What was your stuff back in the day?
Man, how far back in the day do you want to go? Because
let's go back to the beginning.
The beginning.
Now, what was your teenage years?
My teenage years. So there was kind of the bridge between when I first started playing bass. I got into the classic rock, like the Led Zeppelin, the Black Sabbath, stuff like that. But that was kind of the prototype of the heavy metals. Mm-hmm. And so back then, we had the dial-up internet, so you went, and I got on the internet and asked for like heavier stuff, because that was kind of the, I think Pantera was kind of the gateway drug. They had like, a little bit of that, but they also kind of had that southern like blues rock sort of thing. And then I got on the internet, and that's when I started to get into like the death metal. And my favorite band was a band called Opeth from Sweden, and they had a lot of like
fancy guitar stuff going on.
Yeah, like heavy riffs in addition to really cool acoustic passages, and that's kind of where. And I wasn't very good at the heavy riffs, but the acoustic passages, I was like, I can figure these out, and I can play these. So.
Nice.
So that's where this kind of started from, and I'm thankful for that. So.
Awesome. We'll keep this conversation going, but let's get a song in first. Now,
sure.
I know one big thing we want to talk about today is you have a brand new single out there that's just landing on all platforms.
I do, and I'm actually going to play it as the second song because I want to play this other one first.
Yeah, we'll talk about that maybe in the next segment. But what are you going to lead off with today?
So this is the one. So I did have a new single that dropped today, but the previous one about 6 weeks ago is a song called Walk On By. And I wrote it, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the parable of the Good Samaritan. That's pretty famous. Like everybody, the guy is going down to Jerusalem and he falls into the hands of robbers and he gets, beat up and robbed and left on the side of the road. And 3 people walk by, and one guy is a priest, and he crosses to the other side of the road because he doesn't want to deal with it. And the second guy is a Levite, and he crosses to the other side of the road because he doesn't want to deal with it. And the third guy is a Samaritan, who, if you're not familiar, the people in, the people of Israel viewed Samaritans as like half-breed dogs. Y'all don't know what you're talking about, kind of thing. And so, like, just really backwards people. But this guy, even though he was one of those people, decided to stop, help the man, get him fixed up, put him on his, take care of him. And Jesus uses this as a parable to like show, that there's a lot of depth to it. But I mean, the offense of that story is that here is this person who is one of the bad people doing the right thing and showing compassion. And I wrote this because it came out of a songwriter challenge that we were given a prompt to write a song about that. But I also, I don't know how much of a problem homelessness is in Sigourney, Iowa. It probably happens out in the rural place, but back in Des Moines, it's not uncommon to have people standing on the side of the road, flying signs, spare anything helps, whatever. And they're in various states of, you don't know what's happened in their life, whether it's, all of external circumstances, whether it's, some of their own doing. Usually when I do something, don't end up in a great place. It's a combination of my own choices and whatnot, but you never know. But how often, you find a reason to not help those people or not look them in the eye, and so very challenged by that, because if we're called to compassion and to see people as people made in the image of God, that's inconvenient when you've got somewhere to be, and that's inconvenient when I'm just going to give it to them and they're going to spend it on drugs, or they're going to whatever. There's so many reasons to not help people in need, and so often we decide to not take the time to do it. I don't know. So that's heavy on me, because I used to do social services too, and even some of my clients would, get involved in that kind of sector of life that and how do you help people who are in that? Because money doesn't go away when you just throw problems at it, and but also you don't just want to pass by because that's a complex problem and I don't know how to deal with that, so I'm just not going to. So yeah, that's what this song is about.
What's the name of the tune?
It's called "Walk On By." So. Don't look now. There's a man down by the road and he looks hurt. But I don't want to know, don't lock eyes. 'Cause then I gotta see the inconvenience in his frail humanity. I got things to do, yeah, I'm a real important man. I ain't got time to learn his name or get bloodstains on my hands. I know if I don't stop, he might get worse or even die. But I got 1,000 reasons to keep walking right on by. Got 1,000 reasons to keep walking right on by. Man of God, I am set apart and clean, and I bring hope. For the hurt I intercede, but today I got places to be. I can't afford to let the Lord disrupt my ministry. I can't afford to let the Lord disrupt my ministry. 'Cause I got things to do, yeah, I'm a real important man. I ain't got time to learn his name or get bloodstains on my hands. I know if I don't stop, he might get worse or even die. But I got 1,000 reasons to keep walking right on by. Got 1,000 reasons to keep walking right on by. And on that day, when I reach the pearly gates to give account for the choices that I made, will I meet gaze that I escaped when I crossed over the road to leave my neighbor to his fate? When I crossed over the road to leave my neighbor to his fate. 'Cause I had things to do, yeah, I was a real important man. I didn't have time to learn his name, I hope God understands. Knew if I would stop, he might need more of my precious time. I had 1,000 reasons to keep walking right on by. Had 1,000 reasons to keep walking right on by.
That is Empty Smith here on our Iowa Music Showcase. We're live at Barnwired in beautiful downtown Sigourney. Stop on in here for some lunch today and hang out with us. I was also going to say before we go to break, we play a lot of Empty Smith songs on Skunk River Radio, if you're not familiar with that. So he is one of many Iowa artists that we play on Skunk River Radio. Make sure you check it out. We do thank Guitar Satchel for being our headline sponsor. We're going to hear a word from them and a few more of our sponsors. Be back with more right after this. The Guitar Satchel is a heritage-designed, soft-sided guitar case created to carry your favorite guitars on your favorite adventures and to meet the level of craftsmanship of your instruments. The Guitar Satchel is built to last a lifetime and is the case you'll want to pass your beloved guitars down to future generations. Each case comes with an unconditional repair or replace guarantee. The Guitar Satchel is an Iowa company owned by Iowa's own Jason Walsmith, founding member of the Nadas. For more information, go to guitarsatchel.com. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You gotta stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook. Complete Care of Iowa is a medical clinic located in Sigourney, Iowa that provides care to patients of all ages. Located at 113 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Call 641-541-4040. Complete Care of Iowa is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday by appointment only. They're currently accepting new patients. Find more information at CompleteCareOfIowa.com. Complete Care of Iowa. Healthcare for where you are.
At Beacon Community Schools, opportunity isn't limited. It's everywhere. From FFA to music, business to athletics, our students explore it all. Small class sizes mean big advantages. Personal attention, strong relationships, and academic success that goes above and beyond. You're more than a student. You're a story, a voice, a vital part of our school family. From the classroom to the kitchen, every adult helps shape futures. At Beacon, pride runs deep where everybody is somebody.
At Nutrient Ag Solutions, we are dedicated to your success. We partner with growers like you to expand your possibilities with unparalleled offerings. Your unique challenges are met with more customized solutions than anyone else can offer. With you, we're feeding the future together.
Keota Veterinary Clinic. We're a small-town clinic that offers the advantages of modern veterinary technology. Our treatment experience ranges from animals as small as hamsters and as large as draft horses. Whether it's routine vaccinations or a complex medical problem, we're here for you and the animals you care about. Find Keota Veterinary Clinic at 102 East Broadway in Keota. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 4:30. Keota Veterinary Clinic, where hometown values meet modern medicine. Hey, we're coming back here to Barnwired in downtown Sigourney for our Iowa Music Showcase. Of course, we're here every single Friday. I don't know, we've only missed maybe a couple times in the last basically 3 years. So we'll be here next Friday. Our guest will be the returning Clint Riedel. If you were here for Clint the last time, you're in for a treat. Clint is a character with a capital C. So be here or watch online. But we're hanging out today with Empty Smith. Empty, you had a great tune right before the break. And again, people can find your stuff anywhere online, right? Where they get music.
Yep, all the Spotify's, iTunes, wherever you do it, you can.
Is there more
find
than
it
Spotify?
Who knows
Where
anymore? Who knows?
And you're making big bucks off of those streams too, aren't you?
After I hit 1,000 per year, it's 0.0003 cents every time.
We
So
saw you pull up in your limo.
Jam that.
Courtesy of Spotify.
There we go. That is accurate. Yes.
All right. So we kind of in the last segment we kind of got your background on music, and I told you right before let's talk about a little bit about kind of when you made the transition. I mean, you haven't really said that I'm a Christian artist, but obviously you're
I am a Christian artist. There we go. Are you happy, Steve?
Claim it.
There you go,
brother.
Yeah.
Obviously, your faith plays a huge part in your music now. So when did you switch to being Mr. Angsty, heavy metal, to Christian stuff?
So that part of me is still in there. It's just little, so it's like kind of like Toothy the Tooth. So I got saved in 2013. I like to say my second birthday is 3/17/13, so technically I'm 13 this year. So
There you
all
go.
the zits, all the hormones. Anyway,
but no angst.
but
anymore.
no less angst.
there
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I think part of it also too is you kind of mellow out with age and what maybe anyway. I don't know. Some people are old and grumpy, but
have we mellowed out?
Yeah, I don't. So yeah, after that I kind of went in more of like I don't know, maybe the middle ground where I got more into like the punk rock sort of stuff like that. So it was like, I don't know, a little bit of the angst, but also a little bit more melodic and such like that. And then now that I'm old, I like, the banjo. So I tried
the banjo.
I tried
everybody.
Suspenders the other day, and it was a step too far right there. So yeah. But yeah, I've mellowed out, and I just love acoustic music, and the banjo is actually just an amazing. Yeah, it's a wonderful instrument. I have so much fun with it, and I'm also. It's hard for me to. I kind of feel like the style just fits my voice a little bit better, and I don't have to beat the crap out of my throat and everything like that to do it. And try not to anyway.
All right, and I'm going to reel this back in. So when did you decide that like Christian music is going to be the way to go as far as your career?
Career. That's a big word.
Career.
Yeah. So I did put a lot of effort into my last band, and we did okay. Like we, did a lot of music videos, did some regional, little touring, everything like that. But that kind of all fell apart at the same time as that low valley where Empty Smith came out of, and logistically, it's a lot easier to schedule and work with yourself and one person than it is to depend on 4 other people and also their schedules and their wife's schedules and their wife's uncle's cat schedules and everything like that. Logistically, when I kind of came out to the place where I was like, I think I still have more music to make. I was like, well, I'm making more low-key acoustic songs, and if I can just make it kind of as self-sufficient as far as the creative process and scheduling process as I can, that just helps, and we'll see where it goes from here. And it has been a lot smoother to do that. Not that there is something wonderful about being in a band where it stops being yours and becomes ours. Yeah. But there are, like with anything, there's blessings and there's challenges with it. And so the solo thing has been awesome, and but I certainly do get help. So let me not say that I do it all on my own, because I was
going to say we've had some artists in here recently, like Jeff Arendale, who name dropped you, and I know you guys. And Dirk Von Steen. Yep. Am I getting that right?
Yep. Dirk, and then Maxwell. Like you're
Maxwell
using these
Schaefer.
names, and they're popping up because we
kind of a singer-songwriter.
Our paths have crossed in various times.
So I mean they've mentioned your name and some of the other people that you work with. So
and it's wonderful. Like there are places and platforms for music. I love to find it in rural Iowa because. I don't know. I grew up in a town that we just got a Dollar General about 3 years ago, so we were catching up. But right.
Is there a Casey's?
There's not a Casey's.
Oh, man.
We also do not have a stoplight either. So we're not quite the stereotype.
Hang in there, you'll get it.
Not as long as I've been alive, but One day, maybe. But yeah, places like here or Jefferson or like Coon Rapids or like various places just around the state that have put on these awesome like opportunities for artists that you would have no idea exist to get out there. And there's beauty just like Iowa, you know. People, when I grew up, it was like, you know, oh, it's flat and it's cornfields, which is not true, but also there's a lot of beauty in here if you look for it.
For sure.
Especially Western Iowa. I love the Les Hills and stuff. And,
Very cool.
Yeah.
So you got the brand new single today.
Yep.
It's out there.
It is out
I know
there.
you want to do that next.
I do, yeah.
You busted out your banjo
My
for
banjo,
it.
yeah.
So give us the lowdown on your second song here.
Yeah. So it's a banjo arrangement. So it's a little different than what you're going to hear online. Online has a lot of like really lush instrumentation. There's banjo, but there's also like cello and drums and like just it's a lot more cinematic, I suppose. But this song is called Shout for Joy Forever, and it is written, all the words are out of Psalm 5. Sometimes I like to take Psalms and try and make like modern songs out of them, because the original comes from like a different language and is a song, but it's written, you know, totally, there's many years between the original words and here. But yeah, and it's... Actually read that psalm this morning, but it's a lot about the psalmist sees things in the world that are not good, sees evil, and he wants God to deal with it. And rather than taking things into his own hands, it's like he brings his requests and his prayers and his deep longing and ache to God. And then the song kind of lands the plane with like, gosh dang it, I had it right there. Let me just actually go to the words here, right there. Usually I can remember
is where we put
things.
the technical difficulties thing up on the
difficulties,
screen.
yeah.
Except we're live and we don't do that.
Wah, wah. Okay. Here we go. All right, Psalm 5, verse... Oh, not that one. There we go.
And the Lord said.
There we go. All right, but let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them shout for joy forever. And so, yeah, he's bringing all his cares to God, and there are things to, you know, in the world that can distress us, but ultimately he finds his peace and his joy in that. So, and it's funny that I had to look that up because that's like the chorus of the song right here. So we're going to go with that. You're making me nervous, Steve. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, I do that to people. That's such an intense personality.
It's especially on that Mountain Dew right there. You get all nuts.
Well, let's do it. Brand new from Empty Smith.
All right, let's do it. I sit and wait for dawn to break. I've come to you to plead my case. Your righteousness answers my cry. Your love invades my fear like dawn invades the sky. So I remember let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them shout for joy forever. You crush the lies of sinful man. With you the boastful cannot stand. How could I trust in what they say? Their lips are destruction, the throat's an open grave. So I remember, let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them shout for joy forever. Let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them shout for joy forever. My soul is filled with awe at your great love for me. Your righteous way leads straight through snares of enemies. My heart will boast in you, my shelter and my shield. Your favor surrounds me. Your favor surrounds me. Let all that take refuge in you rejoice. Let them shout for joy forever and ever and ever. Let all that take refuge in you rejoice. Let them shout for joy forever. Let them shout for joy forever.
Empty Smith once again here on our Iowa Music Showcase. We're live at Barnwired in downtown Sigourney. We're going to come back after hearing from some of our sponsors and have 5 random questions. You like that? We'll have one more song as well with Empty Smith here on the Showcase, sponsored by Guitar Satchel. Stay tuned. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore.
Sweet wines from Tassel Ridge Winery are a great way to celebrate warming weather. Chill them down and enjoy them on the patio or balcony. Star Spangled White is a sweet white wine made from Edelweiss grapes, and Rocket's Glare Rosé is a sweet rosé. And Blackberry wine is like dessert in a glass. It's a great sipper. These wines are available at Tassel Ridge Winery and at some of our 300 retailers located all over Iowa.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Nice weather is finally here, and it has a funny way of inspiring home projects. Good news, your hometown lumber store is ready to help make those ideas happen. From quality decking and railing to energy-efficient windows and beautiful new doors, you'll find the products, expertise, and service you need to upgrade your home this season. So whether you're building, updating, repairing, or finally getting started, we're here to help every step of the way. Visit Sigourney Lumber today. Everything you need for summer projects, all in one place.
Mahaska, Keokuk, and Jefferson County friends, I need your help. Right now there's a coordinated effort to get Democrats to switch parties and vote in our Republican primary for my opponent. While he is supported by woke activists and Democrats, I have been endorsed by the Iowa Farm Bureau, the NRA, Iowa gun owners, and grassroots from across Iowa because I have fought for property rights, lower property taxes, and expanded gun rights. If you believe Republicans should decide our primary, not outside activists and Democrats, I'm asking for your vote today. Early voting has begun, or vote on Election Day, June 2nd. I'm Helena Hayes, and I approve this message.
Lace up your running shoes and join the community for the Jace Race 2026 on Saturday, June 6th at North Mahaska Junior Senior High School. The 5K walk and run begins at 8 a.m. and honors the memory of Jace Carrico while bringing the community together for a fun-filled morning. Registration is open now. Just scan the QR code on the event flyer or visit the North Mahaska Education Foundation Facebook page for details. Come run, walk, remember, and enjoy New Sharon Spring Festival activities afterward. The Jace Race 2026, Saturday, June 6th at North Mahaska High School. Be part of something meaningful. Hey, we are back here. Hello at the Iowa Music Showcase downtown Sigourney, sponsored by Guitar Satchel. Make sure you get your new guitar case from guitarsatchel.com. And again, next Friday, we've got Clint Riedel in as our guest, so make sure you're here in person or watching online. Hanging out today with Empty Smith. Empty, we have 5 random questions to get to.
5 random questions.
5 of them.
Let's do it.
We start now with our question of the day, which just went up on the Steve Shetler Media Facebook page. Our question today is, what is the creepiest insect?
Oh, man.
Because we're at that time of the year, everything is now out and about.
I want to share a horror story, but I don't feel like it's mine to share. So curepiest insect. Oh gosh.
What gives you the
la cucarachas, the cockroaches. Yeah.
Cockroaches.
Yeah.
All right.
I remember back when I used to do social services. I remember like sometimes low income housing is not very well kept up, and there's some very slum lords. And I remember the first time I was doing an overnight shift, and I turned on the light, and they just went like that, and I was like, oh. And then over the years, like just seeing them come out of the drain and like all that stuff, and So
the audience is groaning.
So sorry, I probably shouldn't answer this question in a restaurant, but here, cockroaches are not even so creepy. It's just like the hate boils up, and I'm like, So
there used to be a thing. I don't know how much younger you are than me, but there's a thing on MTV back in the day, as a commercial or something. But this guy had like these. I don't know if it was a song, but there was something with cockroaches in his apartment, and he was like friends with them. I can't remember what that was. Need to look that up. Question 2: What has been your biggest impulse purchase ever?
Impulse purchase? I'm really not much of an impulse buyer. I guess the other day I did buy. So somehow the conversation got brought up about cereal, and I tend not to buy cereal because if I buy cereal, I eat cereal. And it's they say it's part of a balanced breakfast, and the other part of the breakfast is 3 oranges, 5 kiwis, like a banana, and a carton of eggs, and then over here is the a very small part of the balanced breakfast. But I remember when I was a kid, the cereal waffle crisps. You know what I'm talking about? Those little baby waffles? Yeah. Were like, that was my jam. That was the thing that every once in a while they bought sweet, like sugary garbage cereal, and that was it right there. And as I hadn't thought about waffle crisp in 25, 30 years. And so the other day we were at Menards getting stuff for the house, and I saw a waffle crisp, and I was like, $6, let's go. And name brand waffle crisp it's still pretty good. So, and yes, I have eaten the box. So I try not to do that too much.
Impulse buy of cereal.
Yeah.
Question 3: Do you have a membership that you don't use, whether it be like a gym membership or a streaming service, or maybe an app that you're paying for, but you just never use?
I'm pretty vigilant about not doing that. So I think for a while I had a service called CapCut, which is like a video editor thing, and it was like the premium, and that I need to kind of get back on the horse with it. But right now I was like, man, I haven't used this in 3 months. So that thing got the axe, and other than that, I try not to do that. So
Question 4. How long does food stay in your fridge beyond its sell-by date?
Oh, well, those are suggestions. That's garbage. Yeah, exactly. I have. I will eat things that a lot of people are scared to eat, and my immune system, like 9.5 times out of 10, like I'm just totally fine. There is that outlier, but I remember one time when I was in college, I had gotten some fresh salsa from my mom, and it was in the fridge. And I don't know, it was in there, whatever. But I wanted chips and salsa, and it was dark, and I didn't bother to turn on the lights, and so I just opened that jar and got a mouthful. I was like, "Why does this taste like beer?" And then, and it had molded over, and so I'm not batting 1,000 for sure, but but most things like smell it.
Yeah,
it's probably fine.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Usually, you know.
Yep. You're full of good stories today.
I want to say, be careful what you wish for.
Question 5. What's the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you on a date?
On a date?
You have a girlfriend. I made sure before we went on the air that I got your relationship information.
Yeah, you did, and so I have options to it. I'm like, I don't want to.
What was it again? Most embarrassing thing that has happened.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I'm just flipping through the right there. Yeah.
Got a Rolodex, I guess.
I know. Yeah.
My friend Neil's over here. He can help you out on that too.
I have several options, so I guess I'll share one of mine, and then I'll share one of hers, actually, because hers is a really good one, too.
A bonus answer.
Yeah, a bonus
Okay.
answer. Okay, so mine, I guess, I think it was last Christmas. I started a new holiday tradition around Christmas time. I get completely shut down, like horribly sick. I just get incapacitated. I get incapacitatedly sick on Christmas now.
Is this a tradition?
It's been 2 years in a row, apparently.
Really?
Yeah. But the first year this happened, she was visiting me, and I got like the stomach flu, like completely incapacitatingly bad. So here I am, like just like she's taking care of me, and I was like, well, you know.
Keeper.
Here you are. Yeah, so that was not your best foot forward is not usually vomit and everywhere. So yeah. So I'm trying. I already talked about cockroaches with you guys, so might as well go that far. The other. This is a fun story. So we like to hike, and so a couple months ago we did what's called Brent's Trail in the Les Hills. It's like an 8-mile hike. And what you do, you park at a place called Murray Hill, and then you go to this other place called Little Sioux. So you take 2 cars, and you park one at the end, and then you drive back, and then you hike it, and then you get there to the car, and then you drive back. So we did the entire trail, and then on the final down slope, she starts freaking out, and I'm like, what's going on? She's like, my keys are in your car back at the beginning of the trail. So we did that, and we had called a friend to like bail us out. Maybe I'll be there in 45 minutes. And then we pulled open the phone, and we're like, well, there's a lot of twists and turns because it's like I think 1,000 or 2,000 difference of elevations. So like some of the time is made up by that and the switchbacks and stuff. And then it was supposed to be going back to Little Sioux Hill. So we put that in the Google, or she put that in the Google, and so yeah, it was Murray Hill is where you started. So she put Murray Hill, and we're like, it's only, I don't know, 1.5 miles away. That's not too bad. We can walk that. So what happened is that the phone auto-corrected Murray Hill to Murray Hall, which was 1.5 miles away, instead of the 3.5 miles back. So we're like, let's walk it. Yeah. And then it's like, this is going really far. And then we discovered that the phone had lied to us about the distance. So we ended up walking about 13, almost 14 miles.
Wow.
That day.
That's crazy.
So, and she was super embarrassed. So, yeah, but it was a wonderful time.
And now it's a public story.
We get to spend time together and hike. So it was good, but she was embarrassed, and it was awesome. So,
any Bigfoot sightings while you were out there?
no, lots. Well, I think we had 7 ticks. That was good. That was nice.
No Bigfoot.
Yeah, no
but
Bigfoot.
ticks.
Yeah, the Bigfoot got sick of the ticks and left. He was tired of that.
I can only imagine he'd be covered.
Yeah, he'd be a feast for them. But
one more song from the Empty Smith. What do we got?
This is a song that is unreleased. It'll get there eventually. This is a song that I wrote. I was back home where I'm from, and one of my friend's moms showed up at I don't know if it was a Memorial Day, and she's like, oh, and I was like, hey, how are you? And it's like, I haven't seen my friend in 15 years or whatever. And I used to, he was my roommate for a long time during college and everything, and we grew up together. And it just reminded me that you have these people who are really, really close to you in certain seasons of life, and then now you just don't have anything to do with them. And I know a lot of people that are kind of angry about that, oh, we were close and then we lost touch and they never reach out and stuff. And I'm like, man, how much, that anger and that frustration, you might as well be mad at the leaves for turning brown and falling off the tree in the fall. It's just people get married, they have kids, they whatever, and suddenly you had all this time. Yeah, you can't, and so you might as well be thankful for the time that you had together. And so that's what this song is about. This is for the time. So
unreleased. Is this the world debut?
World debut,
all
right here, kind of. So. A cold wind blows through the hills, I hear your voice in winter's chill. How you and I, once thick as thieves, have become scattered like the leaves. No, I never could imagine, no, I never would have dreamed there'd come a time when you and I would go our separate ways. We were so close, but things got cold. Don't do no good to cry. It's for the best, or so I guess I'm thankful for the time. The trees grow bare, the first snows fly, birds head south, the branches cry. I hear the tears and wonder if they hang their heads for old times' bliss. 'Cause I never would imagine, no, I never could have dreamed there'd come a time when you and I would go our separate ways. We were so close, but things got cold. It don't do no good to cry. It's for the best, or so I guess I'm thankful for the time. Countryside is calm and bright, covering up our season's end. But spring, my friend, we'll meet again. But spring, my friend, we'll meet again. 'Cause I never could imagine, no, I never would have dreamed There'd come a time when you and I would go our separate ways. We were so close, but things got cold. It don't do no good to cry. It's for the best, so I guess I'm thankful for the time. It's for the best, so I guess I'm thankful for the time.
Hey, that is Empty Smith again here on our Iowa Music Showcase. We're live at Barnwired. We're here every single Friday at 11:30 with our showtime. Empty, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me. Sorry about the gross
Oh, no,
answers,
I liked it.
But you are welcome.
We like gross stories here.
I got a million of them here, so...
Next Friday we've got Clint Riedel. He is our guest next Friday. We always thank Guitar Satchel for being our headline sponsor. We thank Barnwired for being our host venue. Tune in next week for that show. Tune in tomorrow morning. We'll put a plug in for the sports section. We're always live right here, same place at Barnwired on Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. Tomorrow is like basically an all-star state track show. I reached out to a bunch of people thinking that like half of them would be busy and say no. I think they all said yes. So we're going to have Oski represented, North Mahaska, HLVTC, Sigourney, English Valleys, Pekin. So it's going to be just a never-ending line of track athletes and coaches tomorrow. So tune in for that. We'll have a loaded show. All right, let's get out of here. Time to eat some lunch. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Definitely. All right, we'll see you next week here on the Iowa Music Showcase.